Hello there, and welcome to my first Let's Play of Bannerlord. This is a narrative AAR as opposed to a series of live commentary and, the other type of videos out there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click the notification button to be subscribed, like, share and comment. I'll note that I'm not a natural player and this is my first entry into the Bannerlord series. So I don't follow the exact character style, but I make up my own story as I go along the way. So without further ado, let's get started. Ariobarnzes held the reins of his horse, the defender of Kayes that had beaten the Parthian invasion, staring into the distance of the Western Empire from Tubulis Castle, the defender of the desert, the scourge of the fiery desert, the man that had defeated the hordes of Parthian scum, the man that had single-handedly destroyed 3 armies that had swept destruction over the lands of the proud Aserai. Ariobarnzes would one day take the throne from the Sultan. But that was not his time. His time would come, defending the people of his city, his home. That was his purpose in life. His armies of soldiers waited below the hill, camped into a small corner of the rocky gorges. Ariobarnzes looked at his friend, Sura, a veteran of the Aserai tribe, holding a lance, mounted on his black stallion. Sura spoke. It is a hard and daunting time. The Aserai have peace for now, Ariobarnzes. But soon, I fear the Sultan will be caught into the other nations' desire for war. It is not the throne that is the objective of power. It is ruling over it that is difficult enough to maintain. Ariobarnzes chuckled. I assumed you would say that, old friend. But you have fought with me for many years. Do you not think that the Western Empire will fall? Sura glared. His eyes revealing nothing. They are all the same. No matter the Sultan, the Emperor, or the King, we are just innocents sent to fight in wars where we win and then lose. Bandits roam our lands, and they are still difficult to remove. No matter how many times you wipe them out, they still come back. The Empire was once a bastion of power, a bastion of brave and noble people. But that time is gone. Ariobarnzes picked up the hint of sadness in his voice. You will be hanged for such blasphemy. If the new recruits from Kayes heard your voice, you wouldn't live to survive for another day. Sura spat onto the sand. I am no man that gives up his life for a lifetime of slavery. I fight with you, knowing that you have the power to change this land. But you neglect your political affairs, Ariobarnzes. Keep that in mind. Ariobarnzes nodded. My lord, a messenger arrived mounted on his horse. Ariobarnzes turned to face him. What news? The messenger spluttered. My lord, the bandits have been spotted. Mercenaries from the Empire. They sacked our village and destroyed it. No one was left alive. Fire ravages the village as we speak. Ariobarnzes' hands tightened on his reins. Till when would the bandit scourge be removed? The Khanet had once sacked these lands, and they were a force of nature, a force of fire,
Follow me!
A force of power that had swept the borders of his land, taking the glorious city of Hassan for themselves.
Dismount, horses! Dismount! Look
The
that
bandits
way!
pretended to be like them. They would learn the Aserai's wrath. Men,
Let
he
them
roared,
advance!
pack up. We have bandits to hunt. A loud cheer erupted from his men. Soon Ariobarnzes and his force of men, the scourge of the ravaging desert, made their way across
Give
mountains
way!
and grassy
Out,
fields. Peasants and
horses!
farmers cheered his army as his army passed through roads. Men came to enlist into his
Forward!
ranks. The bandits were running around like mere fools. Ariobarnzes
After
would
me!
spear them all and have their heads
Attack!
on pikes. The bandits were soon hunted down, and now he faced the army of the Western Empire. Those bastards would be Ariobarnzes unsheathed his falcon sword, a sword from the realm of Calvadia. He bellowed his orders.
Kill them
Men,
all!
form a square. You are cavalry of the Aserai kingdom, and soon we will be an empire under the command of Sultan Ankid. He turned to face Sura. We'll split our forces. Attack the left flank. I'll go into charging them head on. Sura nodded. As you say, Sahib. Follow me.
Fall back! On my charge! Follow me! Move! Give him hell! The day is ours!
My lord, Sura said, I have brought the prisoners. Ariobarnzes nodded. It is good that we have won, and it is also good that we will soon become a power at some point. Now, I fear the Sultan underestimates the Western Empire. Therefore, we will need to retreat soon. The Empire has too many armies on its borders. A messenger arrived into the tent. My lord, a messenger from the Sultan Unkid. Ariobarnzes grabbed the letter from the messenger. Seems we must help our generals. We must defeat Sarajon. Ariobarnzes stood in front of Sarajon and told him that he must surrender.
Attack!
Sarajon was an arrogant
Forward!
bastard that refused to surrender.
Make a square!
Sarajon would learn the wrath
Charge!
of the Aserai. Ariobarnzes roared. He told his men, "Today we will conquer the Empire. We will defeat the Empire in battle. Charge! And charge into square formation, you arrogant bastards!" Ariobarnzes held onto his reins and galloped. The Empire's forces were numerous. He knew what Sura would do to him. Unsheathed in his sword, he would crush into the ranks and slaughter the Western Empire. Those bastards that pretended to claim that they were the true heirs. No, it was the Aserai. The Aserai were the true heirs of the Empire. And Ariobarnzes killed and slaughtered them all. He would not spare a single one. Ariobarnzes was a man of honor, a man of great strength, a man that would one day rule the Empire of Aserai. And now he had to deal with these arrogant Empire bastards, these unforeseen heathens, these pagan fools that needed to be removed. He held his spear and he speared into the ranks of every Empire man. Victory was his, and Ariobarnzes had won the day. His men cheered him on. Sura given an approving smile. Ariobarnzes would celebrate this victory, for he had achieved the impossible, and Sarajon was now his prisoner. And not only that, Ariobarnzes soon traveled to Kayaz, where he would ransom Sarajon the bastard. And Ariobarnzes knew that he had to build his army again, so that he could rid this land of bandits and bring peace and prosperity to Aserai. And soon he sent Sura to ransom the troops and sell off the supplies they had gained. They would need more money and more men to recruit. While Sura was in the town, Ariobarnzes talked to Sarajon. Ariobarnzes said, "It was your arrogance that cost you your throne. Your arrogance that cost you your life. What words do you have to say?" Sarajon spat. Bah! I would barely submit my life to you. You dirty stinking Aserai. Do you really think that I would care for what the Aserai thought? I will one day rebuild myself, and I will have you as my slave. Do remember that and keep that in mind. Ariobarnzes chuckled. We will see the loss of you sooner or later. If I don't see you again, then I expect you to be my slave. For I am a man of honor and mercy, and I had offered you terms. Have fun in the arena. I am sure you will become the most useful slave to the horses. Sarajon growled. I will never listen to anyone that thinks themselves superior of me. Ariobarnzes shrugged. It is your decision. You were the one that decided to fight against me in the Aserai. Now, live a life of regret. Ariobarnzes moved out of the cell and saw Sura inspecting the troops and amidst the prisoners. Ariobarnzes asked, "How are the prisoners?" Sura said, "A decent quality. We seem to have recruited more looters and more elite prisoners as I would have expected." Very well. Gather what recruits you can. We will soon need to find out if we have enough men or not. So soon Ariobarnzes would rid the land of bandits, and he avoided the armies of the Western Empire, for his men were not enough to fight the combined might. As he went through the lands, gathered more troops, and saw the ravaging of the villages that he had once called home, he swore to himself that the Western Empire would die and would burn. The Western Empire would not survive, for that was the way of the Aserai. And soon he began to hunt down bandits, and he wanted to hunt down a man that he had once called brother. It had been 10 years ago, when he had jumped over the ruins of an abandoned temple, stumbling across the ground. As he fired from his longbow and ran, rain poured onto him, slipping down onto his fleet. Arrows whizzed past him. The moon poured its radiance over the glorious city of Nile, and bandits after bandits chased after him, some riding camels, others riding horses, shooting arrows at him. Ariobarnzes ran for his life, because he did not know what to do. And the man that he had once called his brother, Xerxes, entered, wearing a large cap of the Western Empire, holding an axe in his hand. He said, "Brother, surely you must be a fool to run against me. The Aserai are nothing more than a weak power. It is the Empire that is the true kingdom, the true honor, the true justice. You fight for nothing more than a band of bandits." Ariobarnzes glared, sadness delving into his mind, to the man that he had once called brother. "The Aserai did not take your wealth away from you, impostor. You named yourself after the god of chaos. You let our people be massacred when the Sultan had offered you protection." His brother smirked. "Ramesses? Or the Sultan Ulqid? Which one? You don't know who I am. It is true that I was never an Aserai. I was a prince of the Western Empire, and you raised me. You made me forget about my culture. Now, I am determined to bring this forsaken kingdom, this kingdom of poverty, into the rule of the empire." Ariobarnzes said, "Do what you must. I will oppose you." Ariobarnzes awoke, and he saw Surah looking at him. Surah spoke. "It seems your dreams are haunting you, my lord." Ariobarnzes nodded. It does seem indeed. My brother will come back again, and Xerxes will try to destroy us. Surah scowled. Xerxes was a traitor that did not appreciate what was given to him. He was nothing more than an orphan, a baby when you had picked him up in the streets. And he believes that the Western Empire is his homeland. He will regret his decision, my lord. You wait for it.
Dismount! Mount horses! Pull back! Charge! Square! Face outward! Hold your ground! Forward! Wedge position!
What Ariobarnzes thought to himself as he was taken prisoner by Khalid. His forces had failed to besiege Garandor Castle, and Ariobarnzes would soon escape, because he knew that he would come back and destroy Xerxes. He had seen Xerxes in the battle that had occurred, but Xerxes had not approached him. The coward that thought to himself that he was the man that would become the emperor of the Western Empire. As he went, he was taken prisoner to prisoner to prisoner. All the lords of the Western Empire taken him, because they knew that under the Sultan, Ariobarnzes was the greatest leader of all the time. Soon, Ariobarnzes said to himself, he would escape. Alright, that is it. Thank you very much for listening to my video. This is the first time I've done a sort of narrative let's play. Not everything is perfect. I've probably made a few slips here and there, but with your feedback I'll be more than happy to improve. Please do check out my my blogs, Patreon, Ko-fi, Twitter, and please do like, share, comment and subscribe, and I would love to hear more of your feedback. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.